All right, let's see if we can't put together some sort of increased defenses system around our base. We'll see what can be done in terms of, well, I mean, we need need a battery bank. We've got 2 solar cells. Got turrets. So we're going to need electrical. We're going to need a generator. Alright, we're going to need a generator. Generator bank, iron, mechanical parts, electrical parts. For sure going to need that. Oh, can we make a battery bank? We can. We would just need some scrap polymers. Okay. And do we already have a solar bank? We don't have a solar bank. We could probably pick one up at the trader though. Alright. Alright, well. Oops. Oh, well. Yeah, we'll head over to the trader first thing. Sell a bunch of stuff and then we'll see what can be done from there. No, nothing's were done there. Oh, we could use a drink. Red tea is some sort of ingredient, isn't it? Yeah, that's going to be enough for us there. And then we've got chili dogs, the incredibly disappointing pumpkin bread, and then all this stuff. We can't use peas for, so 1 can of peas there. Let's see if we can water. Well, 1 minute. Well, I don't need all that then. Do that. Alright. What is the concept we're going for here? We obviously can't advance to. Why is it this like this? Is this a mistake? Alright. So we won't be able to do much here except set a perimeter and maybe a big trench there. Be able to basically clear out that trench and make a big, huge, long pit on this side, which will be the primary defense there. And then it's going to be obnoxious to go through there. Maybe if we use that natural dirt section, and then we'd only have to tear up some of the parking lot. It's going to have to go. This is going to be a long trench here. And then over here on this side. Yeah, we can go all the way through to that section and go all the way into the wastelands. Build that trench there through where the dumpsters are. Reconnect over there. Then a big, massive trench, and we'll throw in some traps. Throwing some traps. Be good to go. Maybe some turrets, maybe some darts. Just waiting on the trader to open up here. This thing's filled up. They don't have any reloads. Pretty good shot, considering you're looking for somebody's face and not a head. Do you have any seeds? No, we got almost nothing. Go do that treasure map. Obviously I set it so that I wouldn't forget. Do the treasure map, and then we'll start setting up this big, massive project. Today we dig. Lots of coffee today. Lots of coffee. Getting short on steel crossbow bolts. Just do that. There we go. Lots of ammunition. But I've been using that M60 a lot more. Gonna put this ammunition in here. Do I have any other ball ammunition for the 9mm? Nope. Maybe I use exploding crossbow bolts instead of the flaming ones. Flaming ones, they have whole idea behind the fire ones is that you set one on fire, you're going to set all of them on fire. They're all like together, but that doesn't really happen here. I do really dislike it when in a game you have
Trader Joel's is now open.
fire
Got the
that
best deals in the wasteland, so
you're
come on in.
catching the enemy on fire, but they just run up to you and catch you on fire too. It's like, it's not really how that's supposed to work. Should be longer than a touch, so I get that.
Top of the morning. We don't just sell armor, we sell peace of mind.
Ooh. I love peace of mind. I'll take as much peace of mind as you have. What are we looking for here? Got robotic drone cargo mod already. I don't need any of those things. I could get an explosive magazine. That's not a bad purchase. Expenditure of cash. What else we got here? I'll buy a crucible. Machine gun parts. Maybe we do need machine gun parts. We can get a solar cell, yay! But that's 54 grand.
I knew you'd be a paying customer from the moment I saw you.
All right, well, I have to see if we have 54 grand. My suspicion is we do not. But also, we're on our way to get treasure, so that might change. Where? Oh, hello. Where do I keep my money? Alright. I don't keep my money in there, that's for certain. I don't keep my money in there. Well, if I do, I don't have any money. And do I keep my money on my bike? I'm gonna say no, but yep, I don't keep my money on my bike. I don't have money to keep, apparently. Let's go get some money. Get your motor running. Let's go get some money. Uh-huh, all right.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? Up, there's another. Oh, that's a dead dog. That's one I killed earlier. I think those are both dead dogs too. Dead wolf. Out into the wastelands. A land filled with poisons and mutants and over here. Ooh. And the most dangerous of zombies. And I don't need one of this place. Huh? Didn't look like it shied away over here at all. Very little. Probably this is a good place to dig. Yeah, maybe even further in this direction. Oh, not that way. Found it. Confound it. Ooh, 10 grand in Dukes, which puts us woefully under in terms of being able to afford what we were looking for. There's do 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 do. Look. Well, let's go find out if there's treasure over here.
My senses have picked up something.
I suppose I should have a strategy. All right, so I'm going to try and develop a strategy. Lord. That's something we sell. So this should go on the old bike. Okay. What the hell happened there? Beta. What? Ranger Station Beta.
Master, we are not alone.
Is this supposed to be like Ranger Station Bravo or something? Why Beta? Hmm. Okay. Oh, Lord. My goodness. Certainly some of the stuff's got to be worth something, right? Okay. We go back to, that is my secondary. Yeah, nothing really of any use in there. Okay. All right. I'd say that we have scavved all that we need to scav. We don't need to scav anymore. Yeah. We're just not going to worry about the rest of it. All right, and then let's pick up some cars. We'll pick up cars on the way there. Those headlights, man, they're worth something.
My senses have picked up something.
All right, well. I don't see the dog that I'm supposed to be seeing down here. Alright, I need to put as much as I can on this bike here that is not going to be picked up from cars. Cars are a pretty good source of crap you can sell, and also stuff that you need. Or a road warrior, all these cars. Yeah, whatever. Lead is very, very, very common out here, but just skiving. Ooh, look, some acid. Ooh, you're doing pretty good. Bears and dire wolves. Trees growing out of the...
Master, we are not alone.
That made me look very professional. That's a clippable moment right there. Just, you know, stunned him with one shot, took him out with the headshot. So professional. Very misleading. Yeah, I'm always like that. I am a consummate professional. I just wipe out zombies with 2 shots all the time. If you ain't got skills like me, bro, get good. That was clearly not a fluke. I mean, it's what I'm going for, you know. I want to do these things. I just rarely succeed. Or more rarely than I'd like. Come on, what do you got here?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Sounds like we've got a snake. What was that? Well, I don't think I've ever heard a snake make that noise before. Oop. We are donezo. Alright, I'll take the food, the medical stuff. And I will... Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. You're all like, oh, did you see that? There's a deer out there. I did see the deer. There's an explosive device, too. Somewhere over there. Alright. What are we doing? Oh. Well, here, we're going to put all the food things here. Yeah, alright. We'll put the rest of the animal byproducts here. Alright. Another wolf. Dire wolf. Whoa. Alright. Okay.
All systems go. How may I help?
You can take this corn and these seeds, all this medical stuff, and I guess I'll sell these things. Okay.
My senses have picked up something.
Oh no. Sensors have picked up something. Yeah, we're not going to get that third solar panel, not on our salary. Just lack the funds right now. Yeah. Yeah, she could sell a bunch of things. But I don't think we're gonna. Okay, so the plan. Plan as I see it. Make this a wall, right? We're gonna go ahead and. What the hell's going on here? The smoothing portion appears to be busted here. Yeah, is this? It's not really a thing, but it is holding me up. Well, that's going to make it incredibly difficult to do the thing that I want to do, which is to place blocks. So maybe it won't. Maybe it doesn't matter. Yeah, it just goes away. Perfect. We need this to be a pit that goes all the way through this area. Get rid of this here. This is probably the safest place to start working because you've got the trader on that side. But that still doesn't guarantee. You will be safe. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Tough to get through this road. We're gonna go ahead and make this trench. Hopefully, relatively quickly. And then we'll start laying out defenses and stuff. Put a big wall up here. Yeah, okay. This is going to be the big, massive Great Wall of China over here. Trying to make one contiguous trench. Yep, I missed here, didn't I? And by like 2 blocks. That scoring, I don't know, maybe I'll just fill it in. After all of those little, what would you even call those things? I don't know if there's a word for those. Independent curbs. Lane designators. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna... Okay, well, I think at this point I've gone well past where I need to. Here we're gonna have all this. Cut up. Alright. And yeah, I think this right about to here. Trying to cut through this parking lot's going to be time consuming. That's it. That's all the help we get. Everything else is just raw chopping. Then we're gonna throw up this big wall, make a big trench, and start putting it up all the defenses we possibly can. It's gonna be the wall. The wall is gonna be the thing. We may actually have to kind of solidify the center there, but I don't think you can kill zombies all night, as they'll eventually start spawning demolishers and cops and the mutants, and then you're... What was that? Yeah. You may be watching somebody losing their mind from playing too much of these video games. I might have just heard something that wasn't there, but it sounded like it was there. Okay, alright, well. Until I get more information, let's file that under I thought I heard something. I love how the lines are like actual physical objects instead of it just being painted on. A weird way to do things. Okay, so now we have an idea where the trench is going to go. Well, an idea of where the trench is going to go, but not exactly where the trench is going to go, because this front wall area is completely not done yet. This would be the actual trench. And for this project, of course, we're going to need a crap ton of cobblestones and other building materials that I'm going to have to use to create these barriers. Okay, well that's better. These concrete pipes are gonna be annoying. Out of stamina, you say? Okay. Looks like it should be sand, but it is not sand. Alright. Alright. So at this point, we are erecting a wall. Cool. This will be a trench. This is where the zombies will beat against the wall all night and be murdered by traps. That's the point. Those passive traps, they don't really give you experience, so we're going to have to use some active traps. Blade traps and stuff. Do some electric heating of zombies. Just chilling in the wastelands, man. Probably be a good idea to wipe out those trees so I can see a little bit further in each direction, give myself a little fighting chance. Wonder if there needs to be something done in terms of reinforcing my building so that it doesn't so easily fall to the ranged attacks of the zombies. Of course, the lower I make this trench, the better it will slow zombies down. And you can put minefields and stuff out, and that will kill a zombie, but a few seconds later they'll spawn another zombie because it's a blood moon, so we don't want to simply kill the zombies. We want to slow them down. If we could, slowly kill them, like maybe with fire or something, but we don't have like stationary flamethrower traps. At least I don't think we do. Hands kind of tied on what we can do and can't do here. What was that? Definitely heard something hit something. Oh.
Master, we are not alone.
Is there some kind of horde that came wandering through? Seems like that's too many people to... Oh, there's a cop I didn't fully kill. Alright. What's going on over here? Want a pizza? Come to Mama Pizza. Okay.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Are there zombies here that I can't see? What's going on? I really want a pizza though. You'll have tea after this. Pizza. Tea is no substitute for pizza, but it's the weekend. I can have biscuits with my tea. Alright, we're gonna need that wood. We're actually gonna need more iron too. Which makes it more difficult here. Alright. So I'm gonna guess that was the horde for the day. And hopefully gather some iron here. Start smelting that as well. We can start making some cement up. Maybe another cement mixer. Doesn't sound like such a bad idea, does it? Another cement mixer? My goodness, I'm bad at this. Trying to take the sand and gravel out. Hit the iron more often than when I'm aiming for it. I haven't even gotten 4,000. Already tired. I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. All right, well, we're getting about I guess we're maybe at around 6,000. Yeah, we're at about 6,000. Okay. Okay. We are now clearing out this whole place. I don't even know what these are called. Whatever they are. Oh, Lord. Well, apparently we've got dirt to clear out now. And then we can put spikes in the bottom of this. Put a wall up around it. They'll have to beat up through the wall, which they will do given enough time. So we have to make it a really tough wall. And then that will be the 7-day strategy, which will be just to leave them in the pit, beating on a wall that I will come along later and repair. So it's going to have to be a tough wall. Can't just be cobblestone. Okay, which means a crap ton of cement and a crap ton of concrete mix. Wonder if I brought sand back. I think I brought a full stack of sand back from the desert base from Go Be Useful. Right now, I'm not sure this will stop anything or anyone on account of the fact that they'll probably just walk right over it or hop over it. If you put the wall there, they can't, and then this becomes more valuable. But we're going to want it too wide anyway, so not TOO wide, but TWO wide. Right here. This is the idea. Yeah? And then we just go right along there. We'd have to fill that in though. It's probably easier just to cut it down first and then replace it. Here we go. Nice. Nice wall here. And then we're going to have something that we use to get over it. Maybe a drawbridge, maybe something, so that I can have my vehicle. Yeah. Well, I'm not using this space right here. We are now headed in. We're gonna start doing things and stuff. How much do we have in the way of like rock? Ooh, Lord. Ooh, okay. Let's turn that on. How much cement could we make right now? Let's make 730 cement. That's going to take 14 minutes. We have 12 minutes worth of wood. Let's do like more than a half an hour worth of wood. There we go. Alright. To the trader. Yeah, we're going to sell all that crap. It's crap to be sold. Crap, crap, crap. And then, yeah, I've got some sand. Got some clay. Well, maybe the coal doesn't need to go there. The coal someplace else. We got some iron too. We're gonna need. Yeah. Can we sell these? Only worth 210 for the whole stack. Alright. Automotive. Yeah, these things sell pretty good too. Okay, to the trader with the money, and then parts go there, and then this is considered raw. Nobody saw that. And to the farm. Yeah, I need a water box. I think I'm going to put a water box up right now. Yeah, put it right there. Storage crate. Water. Okay, and I mean leaves some, but a lot of the water can go in the water box. Pop, 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 pop. Okay. Munitions for munitions we'll never use, and then the medical here. Okay, and then do we have any? You have a little bit. And a little bit more there. Alright. We got switches, we got... Well, we're gonna need one switch. Oh yeah, and we were making solar banks and generators. How are we gonna do this? Well, I think maybe we put the... Oh, I didn't check to see if you had a solar bank. That's a good point. Alright, go to construction. I mean, all this actually goes back to construction, to the trader, take everything. Wear that. Need a solar bank. And I need to make a decision on what I'm going to do vis-a-vis the defenses of my base.
We are closing soon, but it's never too late. You are in for a treat, partner.
Am I? Ianville? Don't need that. Crucible. Oh, battery bank. Solar bank. There we go. We will purchase that and then sell all of those things. Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
thank you. I needed a sale after dealing with gawkers and talkers all day.
Gawkers and talkers. Okay. So now we are looking at... Did I take everything off of here? Not even remotely, and in fact there's crap tons of stuff to sell. Okay, well... Yeah, I mean, alright. Yeah, I got a million things to do. Great. Well, I don't know. I should probably just do that and start putting things away. All right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe put a door in right here. Or yeah, that's a good question. What am I going to do? Put a door in right there. Make a little thing, put a drawbridge over the, make a little thing, make a little like balcony, and then make it like an enclosed garage, and then put a little like drawbridge. Like that. All right. Ammunition overflow. Ammunition overflow is in fact overflowed. All right. Well, that is unfortunate. I'm gonna start taking these. These are worth several hundred, so I'm gonna start taking them to the trader. Okay, so this is for construction, and then we're gonna start selling this stuff. We don't need it.
So grab what you need and head on up to the cash register.
We don't need extra night vision or what the heck, or rifles, or that mod. I don't think. What do you have for mods here? Oh, you've got that. That's a nice mod. I like that mod. We're gonna get this and some of that, and I don't know, a little bit of this, and all of this is got food even. Munitions and munitions and munitions and alright. To the trader, to the manufacturer.
We are now closed. Stop by Trader Joel's tomorrow to check out our daily deals.
Daily deals. Again, he does not have daily deals. Ugh. Alright, yeah. Where? Just so over. These are worth 900. Yeah. Maybe like 10,000 if I, you know, get all my bonuses. Right. Okay. Yeah, and then we can put something like right here, and then we build a little garage out there, and what was I doing here? I was doing that. Then I can go into raw and grab some of this, and maybe, I don't know, some of this, some of this. Now we can make some more concrete mix up. Concrete mix up. Yeah. Well, if you're gonna make a mix up, it should be as permanent as possible. All right. That. How are we doing for cobblestone blocks? Oh yeah, and the drawbridge. Reinforced drawbridge. Iron springs, mechanical parts. Mechanical parts, springs, Ironi. Craft one of those. It'll take some time. here.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Definitely a screamer. Oh no. Yeah, so she just hopped over the wall, which is why we need to put an interior wall in, or she hopped over the trench, I should say, which is why we need to put an interior wall in. All right, well, that's one day of building it, though. Not too bad, not too shabby for one day. Not everything's Rome, right? Not everything can be built in a day. Might as well just eat that. I don't know why I'm doing anything special with that. Spaghetti. I'll do a stew. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. That's kind of a low-key base building day. And we start with a storm. Oh, there, close that. Okay. How are you doing? You're not doing anything. Got some of that. Got some of this. What are you doing now? Not really doing a whole lot. How much forged steel could we make? Let's make like 60 forged steel. And now we're running short on clay. So we will get in here and move some stuff around. Right. No, there's no more challenges except for some of these. What am I looking for? Still need 2 first aid bandages. Huzzah! Look, I'm winning. What's this? Craft splints? Oh, that's gonna take a crap ton. Oh, well, I have a bunch of that. Recipes. Splints. I don't have any cloth fragments, though. Ten splints. Ah, oh, what a waste of resources this is. You are safe from the storm. Look at me. My little inside-outside thing. Safe from the storm. I need to seek shelter now. Craft splints is complete. I am almost a healer. Alright. Alright, let's get a shot of the inventory. There it is. One shot of the inventory. I'm going to do a shot of the kills. Even though I don't think it's probably that much in that last one. Alright. And this is kind of a low-key base building one. Probably next couple ones are going to be low-key base building ones until the blood moon. Thank you very much for not watching.